repeating is not only my right, it is actually my greatest passion. Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome back to my channel. I've been a pretty vocal, I guess you could say, advocate of outfit repeating on this channel for a while now. I think not only is it something that's just like regular, everyday people do, it is completely normal, but it is also something that feels kind of underrepresented in a lot of fashion spaces online, and so I figured, why don't I put my money where my mouth is and make a video showing you all of the outfits that I have been living to rewear as of recent. I have about 10 or so outfits to show you. Also keep in mind that yes, it's January, but it is January in LA where I live, and it's 55 and sunny one day and then like 75 and sunny the other day. So this is not the place to find actual cold weather outfit inspo, I'm sorry to tell you. I also want to say a huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. I'm going to talk about them later on, so for now, let's get into these outfits. So it just so happens that back in December, I got my hands on the vintage 70s gunny sack dress of my dreams that did cost me about an arm and a leg, so I have been wearing it pretty much any and every opportunity. Like, yes, this is a gown, but it's like a everyday wearable version of a gown in my mind. Would it be okay if I just took a minute to... I know. First things first, you might have noticed about this dress is it is quite long. I mean, it's a maxi length. It's trailing behind me as I walk, which I love the look of, but it does tend to get a little bit dirty at the bottom. I'm trying to figure out if I want to tailor it and bring it up like an inch or two. I want to keep the dramatic maxi flowing effect though, so I don't know. Regardless, it means that I like to have a shoe that has like a little bit of a heel when I wear this. I always love these, but the black cowboy boot could also be fun. Not much of a heel though on this. I kind of like that you can just see the top of the shoe peeking out from underneath the dress. Huge shock, I know. I want to do a red on red moment with the layering situation. I've worn some version of this about 3 times already, and I got the idea that maybe this poncho, yeah, could be a moment. And did you really think that I was done with my Poncho Princess agenda yet? I know that it is covering kind of a substantial part of the dress, but I like the way that it hangs and all the colors. Oh my god. I'm just obsessed. I picked up this really cool silver cuff recently, as well as these fun silver earrings from an antique mall, and I've been obsessed with wearing them with this dress in particular because there is some very subtle like bluey green detailing in the floral print on this, and I just think it all kind of ties nicely together. Upon some further reflecting, I decided that I did actually want a pair of boots that had more of a heel, so I swapped out the cowboy boots for these, and then I tied this little bandana around my basket bag and took off that cuff because, I don't know, it was just pissing me off. Okay, final version of this outfit that I've been wearing many different versions of recently, and before you ask, Caroline, where could you possibly be wearing this? The grocery store. Literally lunch with my friends, the flea market, honestly anywhere that I can just walk around and be the most beautiful, stylish woman. Where am I not wearing this is really the question. The things that a fun colored sweater and a cool pair of jeans can do for you, especially on those days where you're feeling a little bit more low effort, maybe you don't have a lot of time or energy to put into your outfit, it's really awesome to have pieces like this that they do most of the work for you. They don't involve a lot of styling because you can just throw them on and it's like, oh, that's the look. I professed my love for clothing covered in paint splatters on this channel before, and these jeans are really what I was talking about. I found them a few months ago on Depop, and they have just been like the best addition to my wardrobe and the best addition to my more low effort outfits. I especially love when I throw a denim jacket on with the jeans and have myself a Canadian tuxedo moment. Not too many opportunities for jewelry with this look. I have on my silver hoops, but I think where I really want to have some fun is this wool cap I've been obsessed with. Extra, read all about it. Bring back Newsy Score. Okay? I'm not ashamed. I'm leaning in. In an attempt to create some cohesion in this outfit, beyond the obvious with the denim on denim, but even that, I mean, these pants aren't exactly subtle, and I think with the different colors of the sweater and the hat, they complement each other really well, but I did want to throw on this brown leather bag that pretty much exactly matches the brown leather boots I have on to kind of have that matchy moment that some people don't like, matching their shoes with their bag. But I think time and place. What I really like about an outfit like this is it feels like an easy formula to recreate and kind of readjust to make work for different scenarios as well as different seasons. Like, this is quite warm. I have a full wool sweater on right now and it is currently 70 and sunny. I could not wear this out without literally soaking through this sweater with the amounts of sweat that my body produces. But if I was actually going out right now, I could just put on a little graphic tee with this and like totally would work, and still cute, and still has that like vibe that I'm going for. As a woman who loves very old, very antique clothing that tends to lean a bit more statement, like this jacket I have on, I know, maybe I should have warned you that if you get jealous very easily, you might want to prepare yourselves for this next look and the jacket you're about to see. I kind of feel like I'm what you would get if you ordered Florence Welch off of Temu. That's what I am right now. This is how I like to style this jacket in a way that feels more casual and everyday. For me, I wanted to show you before I get into how I like to dress this jacket up. First order of business for dressing up this look is putting on some black leather knee-high boots. I'm gonna keep the skirt on, but then swap out this black top to put on another black top. I like that the top is still black and also still lace and still sheer. It's just slightly more sheer than the other top and much more the vibe I'd want if I was gonna go meet up with some friends in this, go out to dinner, girls' night out, meet at a wine bar. A lot more the vibe. Honestly, I could leave the outfit like this and like it, but I do think I want to have some fun with the accessories and the hair. And I present to you the final look. So now we can really see what the fun hair and the fun accessories do. Here, I'll give you a little close-up. I do want to give a huge shout out. I'm just so appreciative for the friends that I have when we want to have these fun nights out and I'm showing up in an outfit like this. I don't stick out amongst them. Not necessarily that we all have the same style, but we all have this very strong kind of eclectic, fun, funky essence to our style. And so when we go out together, it's not that your friends have to dress like you, but I feel like you'll get it, especially if you're a fashion girl, that like when you're the only fashion girl there, sometimes it's like, damn, it's just me. But when you have the whole group of the fashion girls, it's like, you know. Anyways, love them and love this look. I know you've been waiting with bated breath for the overalls to make their appearance because it can't really be an outfit video of mine without them. Keeping it classic with this dark denim pair. There's some red stitching throughout these babies as well as some burgundy on the label, and so I wanted to lean into that. I know, with this red cardigan and these maroon boots. Burgundy? Maroon? Honestly, I've never been able to tell the difference, so I mean, feel free to let me know. I recently rediscovered this scarf in my wardrobe and I've been obsessed with wearing it. Yes, because it is Valentine's Day coming up. And I am on theme, but also, I mean, I just love red and pink as a color combo in general. Oh my god, I love your outfit! Are you like dressed up for Valentine's Day? It's like, no, not really. This is kind of just how I dress. But what the hell, sure. Crossbody, check. Sunglasses, check. I do prefer the crossbody to go over the scarf and kind of band it down to my body because I live in a really windy area and when I'm walking around outside it's just be flinging everywhere and flying. It's so dramatic and annoying, so this helps with that. It goes without saying too that I mean if you needed to pop a jacket or coat on over this, so easy, totally would still be a look. I mean it's just not required for where I'm at. As we know. The more I'm getting through these outfits, it's becoming pretty clear to me that my looks are inspired by either on one end of the spectrum, somebody who seems like they're really good at arts and crafts, and on the other end of the spectrum, somebody who spends way too much time on Pinterest saving photos of Florence Welch. Obviously, you can see what end of the spectrum this outfit is falling on. I couldn't even build this outfit for you from the beginning. I just had to put it all on and kind of show you my masterpiece. Obviously this is another very busy outfit. There are a lot of different elements, and so once again I really tried to find some cohesion through different elements, pairing them together so it didn't look so discombobulated. I have this dress which I kind of feel like is the star of the show. It is an antique 1930s bias cut silk dress that was originally white, but I dyed it this sort of mineral wash blue color and I paired it with this brown leather belt that also has some blue gemstones in it, and to tie it together I have on the brown leather boots. There's also some silver in the belt, so I decided to go with silver jewelry. And then, of course, the robe is this beautiful mustard color. I love how it looks with the blue, and it actually had this tied around the waist so you could pull it, but I decided that that made it look a little too pajama-y, so I took off the tie and put it in my hair. And voila. Like, yeah, this is crazy, but it's crazy and all of my favorite ways. Of course, I have the sunglasses and then the brown leather bag once again. This is the kind of outfit that immediately after putting it on, I'm just like, This is why I love fashion. This is why I love getting to wake up every day and put together an outfit, and also put together an outfit that I believe is so good, I am going to be literally texting my friends, planning stuff to do, just so I have an excuse to wear this out. And now it's time for a brief interruption from the outfits to thank the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform for building your brand and growing your business online. They have so many tools and templates to choose from, as well as customization features, so you really have the opportunity to design a site that fits your aesthetic vision, but is also functional. Because yeah, I want my site to function, but I also want it to be pleasing to look at. They have a really great feature for online storefronts where you can list services and both physical as well as downloadable products. Not only great for website building though, Squarespace is also incredible for resumes. A couple of years ago, I was doing some freelance graphic design and video editing, and being able to have a platform like Squarespace to just create my own resume and portfolio and display all my work is so helpful and accessible. So check out squarespace.com/Caroline Tucker to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using code Caroline Tucker. And thank you again to Squarespace for working with me on this video. Let's get into the rest of these outfits now, shall we? For all my fellow crafty sewing divas watching this, you understand the magic that is wearing something you made out into the real world and somebody complimenting you, and you can be like, oh my god, yeah, thank you, actually I made it, it's no big deal, yes, this skirt was made by me, for me. 2.5 pairs of vintage Levi's were sacrificed for this, as well as some patches going on. This is actually one of my mom's old school varsity letters. I am hoping to eventually have the skirt just be filled up with patches. Because I have on this bandana, I immediately was like, ooh, maybe the cowgirl boots for a western kind of look, but I also like the maroon, but I also wore these with this skirt the other day, and I really liked them. Since I ended up passing on this jacket with the first outfit, I feel like I gotta bring it out. For this, I also like that the jacket itself is a fun pop of color, but it also is helping tie in the red happening in the skirt and the top. Pulling everything together is kind of nice and neat and tied up with a pretty bow. Alright, I changed up a couple of things and I'm feeling a lot better. I like this more. It's very cute. It's very comfortable. Feels casual. Again, casual for me. It's a relative term, but I mean, I have on, it's denim and a flat shoe pretty much and a graphic tee. Like, come on. Hair in front of my ears or hair behind my ears? If you know, you know. Without a doubt, one of my favorite outfit combinations is a mini dress, and the shorter the better. Okay, let's get teeny tiny with it. And some knee-high boots. I mean, it speaks for itself. I guess I've really been into an all-black base recently, and then having fun with, like, layering and accessories and using that to kind of spice it up. Got on this black mini dress, which is a pretty universal item of clothing. Okay, hold on, because while at first glance it might seem like this dress is essentially identical to that other dress, they really are so vastly different. This is actually a slip that came with a black crochet dress I have to wear underneath, and I didn't think to style it on its own until now. I've been wearing that other dress, which is a little bit tighter and shorter. It really is more nighttime, where I do think that for the daytime vibe I'm wanting to go for, this is a bit better. Weird, because I might have another variation. It's just, I mean, it's subtle. Again, not that different, but also, I mean, it's night and day. If anything, I'm just here to give you as many options as possible and combinations to try out and recreate on your own, if you want to. You know when you buy something and it quickly becomes the only thing you're wanting to wear and style every day? That is how I feel about this skirt I got off of Depop like a month ago. It's vintage Pendleton. I'm completely in love with it, and I've worn it probably 7 times already, give or take. I'm really into a mixing of different patterns in an outfit, and I think the key to making it look not so messy and overwhelming is trying to find a color that is in both of the patterns to work together and find the cohesion. And I know we're all super shocked at the color I decided to find cohesion through was red. The colors are crazy, I know, and I love it. This jacket has been one of the things I've been styling with the skirt, because along with red, the skirt also has some yellow and gold in it, and it just, I love primary colors together. Okay, it's always gonna work. I do always love throwing just a big old comfy cozy sweater on over the top of an outfit, especially this one. It's like in the most amazing color, and it's mohair, and I do still have the striped top layered underneath, so I can pull the sleeves through and you still get to see the pattern on pattern, just in a slightly more subtle way. I can put on this crossbody, and because the sweater, I mean, it's like truly gargantuous. Really, it can maybe help find a little bit of shape if I'm wanting to, but I also always love a shapeless amoeba outfit. I think I prefer when I kind of bring the sweater and tuck it in the back and pull the fabric forward to create whatever effect is happening. I know for some they like to pull all of the fabric up in kind of more of a cropped way, but I don't necessarily think that's my vibe. This is where, if you want to try it out, you can have fun, and it's very personal to you and your preferences. Oh, surprise! I had one more for ya. The poncho. I mean, it's really... God forbid a woman likes to rewear her clothes, you know, in a video about also rewearing outfits. A lot of people talk about how, oh my god, I have nothing to wear. And look, been there, right? But at this point in my life, I've now reached a place where I actually have too much to wear, and so much of it looks really good together, and it's so like specifically curated for me and my taste and my style, that I'm usually just like, there are too many options, I like all of them. I'm paralyzed with choice. Oh my god, I know. I'm so brave. My life is so hard. I hear your cries about more casual outfits. Okay, I see the comments and the messages asking me, Caroline, what do you actually wear day to day? What are your actual casual looks? Which kind of will to assume that I don't actually wear a vintage gown every day. But nonetheless, this is a place where I at least attempt to represent all the different spectrums of looks, and so I have for you one of my go-to outfit formulas for when I am wanting to be quote-unquote actually casual. Got the boots, the cargos, and very notably, I always wear, pretty much always, this necklace with a green jade pendant that matches the cargos, and then a little white tee, and I swap out accordingly whatever I'm feeling that day, the mood, the weather, the cardigan, sweater, jacket that I'm putting on top. Got a lot of different options to work with and swap out. Can never really go wrong with the fringe. If I'm wanting to stick to that kind of color palette, this velvet robe is also very cool and very fun. Total vibe shift with this next option, but still a totally cool and cute outfit. Also, if I can get to it, this is fun too. I'm really into the way that all of these different colors and the shades of green with the mustard, with the brown of the boots, all of it looks together. You already know the drill by this point, and so with that, gonna have the complete look. It does feel a little strange to have my hair and makeup done while wearing this, because obviously I'm filming, so I did those things, but usually when I'm out day to day, those aren't things that I am concerned with spending time on, and so kind of brings a whole new vibe to the look that I'm actually not even sure I really like that much. I figured it would only be right to end off this video with an outfit that is really like an accumulation of everything you've already seen in this video. I threw on these pinstripe jeans that have the horizontal stripes and mixing that with vertical stripes, but they both have navy to kind of find that cohesion, as you know I always gotta do. Turtlenecks are so fun as well because I can kind of have my hair tucked in like this. Oh, you didn't know I got a bob? Oh, you didn't know I pulled up with the fuck ass bob? But then it could be like, oh no, just kidding. I would never. Come on, you know me. It's actually not my final look including these pants. I wanted to show you it though because it is another kind of example of a casual, chill, everyday, blah blah blah. You know, I'm trying to give you what you want. Okay? Don't you even worry, because I still have a turtleneck on. Swapped one for another. This outfit is a little simple as is for my liking, so I want to try out a couple different coats. I've mentioned it in past videos, but I don't play about my vintage fur, and I do feel like this is a way to make a fur coat a little more pared down and wearable. I mean, as pared down as you can make an item like this, which I don't want to pare down that much, okay? It's like, I'm making a statement. I'm here. You're gonna see me. But like in an everyday way. But I swapped out the boots. I don't know if I said that, but just for these heeled ones. It still matched the belt. Another vintage fur. I don't think I like this option. I mean, should I just do the other one that I have while we're here? Because this is exactly the pared down, wearable fur, vintage fur outfit that I was talking about. Tell me why I actually don't hate this. I mean, yes, it's insane. But lean in. The tweed wool coat is feeling the most my speed right now, and I think I'm gonna throw this scarf around. Alright, and I think with that, it's actually going to be it for not only this outfit, but this video. I mean, I basically got to just play dress up for the entire day, and so I know I had fun, but I hope that you had fun watching this and also did genuinely find it helpful. I tried to give my advice and tips the best I could so that even though you probably have completely different clothes than I do, and even if you have different style, these are still applicable to you. Like always, thank you so much for watching this video, and and I will see you in my next one. Talk to you later. Bye.